I remember once going to a function where Claire Oliver was, and she died from melanoma at the age of 26.
I first became interested in this area because I had a family friend. He actually explained to me all the potentials for it, and I got really interested.
The main reason I started this project was because I wanted to enter into the bulletin, and I thought, you know, quadriplegics need independence in their movements.
I examined a gene that malfunctions in various cancers, and what that gene does is it prevents the immune system from attacking the cancer. I was able to introduce a drug to try to reverse that effect that the gene has on the cancers, so that we're able to overcome the cancer resistance to the immune system. And in that way, we're utilising the body's own defence mechanisms in order to treat the cancer.
My experiment investigated using diatomite, which is basically kitty litter, covered in a hydrophobic coating to see whether you could absorb oil selectively off water. You could have a new method of dealing with oil spills, a method where the oil actually becomes part of the solution by paying for its own removal. You could say it's an Occam's razor. It's the simplest method you could think of.
Well, my project is largely on the idea of a voice control system. I've developed several wheelchair prototypes that could be used, for example, using a wheelchair which can move sideways left and sideways right. I've also got a wheelchair which could lift the chair up and down to allow the quadriplegic to be able to talk to people face to face. And I've also developed a shopping trolley or a personal assistant.
My time at ISEF was the highlight of my career. It was something I'll always remember. It's a huge science fair, 1,600 entries, over $3 million worth of prize money. For Intel to come on board, it's wonderful, and I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It was a real celebration of science. It was a real celebration of students' work, and they were treated like rock stars.
What I'm really looking forward to about ISEF is that there's a really big room full of about 3,000 projects. And that means that you can just walk around and look at all these projects, you know, from all different parts of the globe, and it's going to be amazing.
In terms of the future for this project, I'm thinking of developing a full-size wheelchair. I've already had a couple of people from Google come over and talk to me about potentially creating a full-size wheelchair with them.
Entering the BHP Bulletin Awards and then taking my ideas to ISEF has really given me the confidence to keep going with this idea and to be testing it even further and testing myself even further. And I'm really grateful to have been given the opportunities that I've been given, because I'd love to be able to see this become a new treatment for cancer.